Brad Williams, XL Prime.
How to calculate depreciation. Excel provides a number of depreciation-related worksheets, which include declining balance, double declining balance, straight line. In this section, we're just going to cover straight line and variable declining balance. Now, a straight line depreciation, it's straightforward. You're going to identify your asset, its cost, when it was acquired, and its useful life. The simplest method is you have 48 months or you have 4 years, you're going to decline this over its useful life. You bought it in 18 and there's a 4-year life. How much is left from 2018? Well, you have 2020, 21, and 22. Take this 895 and divide it by 12 for each month to come up with an annual amount, which is 223,954. When you're calculating this, the toughest part is when's the start date and when's the expiration date. So we use this formula here to determine the start date and whether or not we should even start depreciation yet. If you bought something in 2021, schedule goes to 2020, you clearly can't start depreciation yet. First part is just going to determine when the depreciation starts. You're going to have this straight line number here, which is going to determine pretty much the annual amount. The last part is determining the end dates and how many months. That's pretty much it. There's really nothing spectacular or difficult. It's just determining the start dates, the months, and then ultimately the end dates. Straight line is all about returns the straight line depreciation of an asset for one period. Its syntax, we have SLN. So if you look here in the formula, SLN, we have C6. Here, I just referenced this cell here. If you look at the formula text, I just looked at F6. So we look at C6, which is your cost. Here we have a cost. We have a salvage value of 0. We have a life over here of 1. The cost required, the salvage required, and the life required. That's it for the straight line depreciation. You're going to see how this works. If the first if function determines if the column is within the asset's useful life. If the year of the date is less than 1 year, then the asset isn't in service yet, and the depreciation is 0. If the asset is greater than the year acquired plus the useful life, the asset is already fully depreciated, and the depreciation is 0. Both of these conditionals are wrapped in an OR function so that if either is true, the whole expression returns true. If both are false, the straight line function is returned. The second part of the formula is also an if and or combination. These conditional statements determine whether the year in here is either the first year of depreciation or the last year. If either is true, the straight line result is multiplied by 0.05, representing the half year conventional employed here. All the cell references in this formula are anchored so that the formula can be copied down and to the right.
Brad Williams, XL Prime. Thanks for watching.